Nice. Somebody is already waiting. Can you hear me? Is the sound? This is not a promotion though. Hello, hello. I'm in one of the buildings. Hello, random video maker. Hello, Vertex. No, I'm not in Hawaii. I came back late yesterday at midnight. Hello, hello. Yeah, I came back at midnight. Yeah, Hawaii was unreal. What, 4 days, 4.5 days there. If you ever been, if you never been, I recommend. Maybe Maui next time, not Honolulu, not Waikiki, because it was super packed. So packed. We're currently in Alaska Fairbanks. Where's your 10? I mean, that's from watch, but you can clearly see watch here. Because I was always wear my watch. Surfing and electric guitars were invented in Hawaii. Paul surfing, I believe so. Electric guitars, I didn't know that. That's new information for me. But the fact that they love music there and they like doing art, really like art. There's like a lot of art galleries. I can believe that they invented the electric guitars there. Hello, hello. How's it going? Tell us about you missing your flight. Okay, there we go. So it's my flight is at 6:30 in the morning, and I wake up at 4. For the time I wake up and then like getting ready, I probably left the house around 5. Hello, hello from Northern Michigan. Left the house around 5 and then get to airport, and then my flight is at 6:30, so boarding would be at 5:45, and then we had to drop off the car, our tiny Mitsubishi. I'll be making those videos too, like oh, from that day too. I think I only filmed in yeah, I only filmed in English. Oh yeah, yeah. And then so we get there, we give the car back, and then there's one line right when you enter the airport. There's a line about agriculture thing that no plants can go out or fruits. And then we were standing there for like 20 minutes. I'd say 15 at least. Hello, hello. How's it going, Mikey? I am playing Mortal Kombat and Blue Steel Sub-Zero. Never played those. I honestly never played like games really. I was just grinding hockey and school. So after we go through agriculture line for about 15 minutes, there's line through TSA. TSA was so long, like at least an hour. So I think I got through TSA at 6:22 and the flight leaving at 6:30. So I ran. I hoped for 15-minute delay or something, but I kind of like ran, not ran, but I can't really run. I walked really fast. Yes, I walked really fast and got there 6:27 to my gate. They're like, yeah, there's like 15 people who missed their flight. Now we stayed for another day. Okay, very cool. Thank you. Thank you. I actually had to today. I had to teach one of the kids from a elementary school. I had to give him a lesson. I don't know what kind of age range is watching me. Ever you played a Mortal Kombat game called Deadly Alliance? It had a funny video in it called Cooking with Scorpion. Guys, I don't know really this information. So Hawaii, yeah, Hawaii was unbelievable. Really cool. Have you ever been to Hawaii, guys? Any anyone? I love Michigan Detroit Red Wings. Yeah, Detroit Red Wings. They had the five Russian five. Really cool. I watched the movie, well, documentary about it. It's super cool. I knew those players growing up in Russia, but it's very cool to see their actual story and how did they actually come to America. I think it's so cool to see. Actually, I wanted to make a list of things that really surprised me in Hawaii, and I can tell you about those things too. I think I'm gonna make a separate video explaining those things, but I can make a stream as well. So Anton, when you make your YouTube videos, do you have help in making them with those special features? Yeah, I actually have somebody over back home that I send my videos to, just like clips, and they kind of do it for me. So I kind of just film it more like filmmaker. Things that I found interesting in Hawaii. I'm living in America. I'm currently in Alaska Fairbanks, Alaska. Ой, извиняюсь. So we have Alaska. I mean, there's not much you can see, but it's just there's mountains in the back, and it's minus. It's actually 7 Fahrenheit. It's kind of cold. Not gonna lie. Yes, my friends in Russia definitely okay, and I'm actually in one of the buildings here on campus. It's called geology, chemistry, and geography. Or not geography, but yeah, geography. Let's put it that way. We have some bunch of rocks. Ultramafic enclaves from the 1800 eruption of Hualalai volcano, Hawaii. Damn, that's crazy. That's actually pretty crazy. Yes, yes. So I heard that Russia made RuTube, which is similar to YouTube. Yes, my channel is actually funny enough Russian channel on YouTube. It's called RUB Tube. So it's Rub Tube, like my last name Rubtsov. Oi. So bunch more rocks. There's actually volcanoes back in 55 million years ago. So there was volcanoes in Fairbanks. Volcanoes. The hotel right on the beach. It was Airbnb. What was the name of the hotel that you stayed, which was right on the beach? Yeah, it was Airbnb. Um, I forgot the name of it. It was right beside the Honolulu Zoo. It was right beside the zoo. I remember that. We still have snow on the ground here in Michigan. We got 30 inches a few weeks ago. That's so crazy. Well, here there's a bunch of snow now, but it's almost like I don't want to jinx it, but it's almost like it's warmer this year than last year. Hello, hello. You guys hear me? No, I don't really miss living in Russia. I mean, it'd be nice to go visit back to Russia. It's been, it's actually been 7 years. I've been to, no, yeah, 7, 8 years since I've been to Russia, and I was only for 10 days. But but the last time I've really been to Russia was 10 years ago. I heard Russia was a beautiful country. Russia is, yeah, Russia is really cool to visit. If you eventually will get this opportunity to go to Russia, you should definitely do that. Architecture is very cool. St. Petersburg and Moscow. If you can go there, it's really cool. I prefer St. Petersburg because it's a little bit less people. The last time I googled, it was like 7 million people there. Moscow is like 16. There is just so much people there. Crazy. But yeah, if you can go there, that'd definitely be cool. I would love to visit sometime. Yeah, all you need to do is an American citizen. You just need to get a visa, get visa, and just I don't know. It might be a hard process to get a visa actually. So things that I found interesting in Hawaii. Number one, it's not like it's very important. It's just one of kind of the same importance there. Once there were chickens on the street. There was chickens on the street, like running chickens, like a lot. I think it's some sort of historical thing because I heard like they would bring chickens, people who I guess were going to live on that island were bringing chickens. Maybe it was U.S. citizens that bring a lot of chickens because it's a food for dogs, for humans, and that's how there's chickens now on the street. I was wondering why do they not get hit by the car or like there's no more chicken crashes. Anton, I would like to visit St. Petersburg and Siberia in the summer. St. Petersburg, yes, St. Petersburg actually doesn't really get cold that much, but Siberia, definitely like Alaska. Probably get colder than -40 in the winter. There's places where it gets -70. It's pretty crazy. -70, they don't turn off the car. I don't mean to be snoopy, but were you born in Russia? You speak very good English. Thank you, but yeah, I was born in Russia, and I lived there from 0 to 15 in Russia. I spent 7 years in St. Petersburg and 8 years in Moscow. 15 years there. Then I lived a year in Latvia, which is Baltics. Then I moved to Sweden for a year and a half to play hockey. Then I moved to America at age of 17. Lived there for 7 months in Texas. Moved back to Sweden for for a year. Then came back to America to, and this whole time I'm playing hockey. Then I came back to America to Louisiana, Shreveport, to play in junior hockey league. And then after 2 years, I end up here in Alaska. In Alaska, I've been 5 years. Very cool. Very cool. The second thing that I found interesting in Hawaii was weather changing. Weather changing is like tropical weather. So it can like be very sunny in period of time, but usually longer period of time, and then it can rain for 5 minutes. Then it was like sunny again for like a couple hours, then it would rain again. So like kind of change, and it was super windy. Super windy. Like wind was massive. Massive wind blowing everything off. Crazy. For the third thing that it was like super cool in Hawaii that I found interesting, like not super cool, but just interesting, was that there's a lot art galleries, a lot of art galleries, like paintings and jewelry. Don't really know how to spell this word. So paintings and jewelry and kind of different souvenirs that people made by hand. And there's just galleries like that. Some galleries you can buy stuff. It's probably most of them you can buy stuff. And I watched like beside the road galleries in town, in hotels, just on the street like galleries. And it's pretty cool. It just reminds of Hawaii, the paintings and stuff. Jewelry, yeah, I always get messed up. You see, I'm like at this point where in English I still don't know a bunch of things, but in Russian I'm already starting to forget some words. And everybody on my Russian channel be like, how can you forget your language? How is it that you already forgetting? They're like, they're absolutely puzzled. How is it that, yeah, things were expensive in Hawaii, yes. Like to get a car there, a small Mitsubishi car, you will see in my videos, it's like $340 for 3 days. For 3 days, $340. I wanted to rent a Tesla, but it was way too expensive. It was 200 just deposit. For the car, it was 400 itself. So 600 total you had to give out. It was much more than we expected. We expected about 250, but for little Mitsubishi we got 340. We rented for 340. Last day when I missed the flight, that day the Airbnb for a night was 120. So 60 for us each, me and my girlfriend. And it was, yeah, it was way more expensive, but the food wasn't that expensive, honestly. I had a lot of great food there. So much good food. The food that I never tried before. Well, like, or wasn't usually in my like usual routine. So I'm actually gonna put this a lot of interesting foods. Foods that a lot of interesting foods that I don't really usually eat on daily basis. I have 5 people watching. I'm actually having a lot of fun. Yes, I love their spam in Hawaii. Yes, I actually like those things. Not gonna lie, I like those spam masubis. We went to this Japanese restaurant last day, udon place. It was very good. I liked it. Korean barbecue went twice there. Breakfast places like I went to Cheesecake Factory, got a cheesecake from there. Got a breakfast from there. Like food from the food trucks. Tried like food from there. Um, acai bowls, ice creams. Like just ate good. Like over the different stuff. I love visiting art galleries and museums. Michigan has a lot of museums and lighthouses. We have 129 lighthouses. That's awesome. I'm not sure what is lighthouses. What are those lighthouses? Museums, galleries. Hello, Andy. How are you? Hawaii, California, New Jersey, and New York are among the most expensive states in the USA, but there are many areas in those states that are beautiful. Yes, yes, that's true. Completely true. And that actually brings me to another point. Hawaii is the most expensive state. I could be wrong actually, but that's what we heard from our tour guide. Maybe it's in top three, probably. Like I heard New Jersey is the most expensive one too. So probably top five, maybe I don't know. But we heard it from our tour guide that Hawaii is the most expensive state in America. he said that to live like pretty good, like not to worry. I mean, not to worry, but kind of not think about it much or expenses. You would need to make $120,000 a year, and that's pretty good. Not gonna lie. My goal is to make like if I can make 60, that'd be really cool. From hockey and like maybe something else. A lighthouse is a tall building with a light on top. There in a land close to the ocean. They help people. Ah, okay, yes, yes. Now I know in Russian. In Russian, it's маятник. Маятник. Маятник in Russian. Маятник, lighthouse. The more you live, the more you learn. The sixth thing that were interesting to me for cars, the most interesting thing that I found, cars are the most popular there. Tesla, Ford Mustang, Ford Bronco, and Jeep Electric. Electric Jeep. The cars that I saw most often that blew my mind. Tesla, a lot of Tesla. I've been to two stores, Tesla stores, and there was Tesla bot and the Cybertruck and just a couple Teslas standing in the store. I find it really cool that they make this. It's really cool because people can just walk and like purchase a Tesla. That's insane to me. And I think Tesla Model Y was for $299 a month. I guess it's for a long period of time. Hey Siri, how much does Tesla Model Y cost? 2022 Tesla Model Y starts at 64,000, 65. Tesla Model Y performance model, fully loaded, the performance model can exceed 80,000. $80,000 for Tesla. Which one is the most expensive Tesla? How much is a Tesla? By Motor Trend. Because I'm always wondering, probably Tesla Cybertruck. Maybe Cybertruck. If I would want a Tesla, it would be Cybertruck for sure. I said in one. Price and roller coaster. The new Model 3 has 40,000 price. Top 5 most expensive Tesla cars. Different website because that website didn't really give me prices. My guess it would be electric cars can explode more easily. Well, probably which climate you drive in, if you know how to. Oh, most expensive Tesla. The most expensive Tesla car. Tesla Model X P100 is sitting at 200,000. 200,000. That's pretty interesting. I think that's pretty impressive. 200,000 for Tesla. I don't know. I think I would have rather buy Porsche Taycan. I really like those Porsche, especially Taycan, the electric one, super fast. And the next thing for my list, things that I found super interesting in Hawaii, is that water is see-through. Water is see-through. Super, I don't know, it wouldn't be clean, but it's just salty, and you can see the bottom very well. I'm gonna post a video where I'm gonna be snorkeling, and I actually filmed some of the fish. So really cool video. Check it out. I'm gonna post in everything soon. I'm gonna post it all. I have about 3, 4 clips in Russian, 3, 4 clips in English for like good videos, because I was doing every day I was doing in Russian and in English. I've never seen the black one there. Never seen black sand. Hopefully you remember that I said a few days ago about not taking any of Hawaii's sand with you. Some of the sand on Hawaii beaches are black. Maybe I wasn't in all of Hawaii. I didn't There's just so much to do in 4 days. You won't possibly do everything. It's but I just think about an idea. Maybe I should like do the same thing, but in Alaska. Try to see the coolest spots around here for 4 days. I'll film it all. Like do some tours, do an activity each day for 4 days in Alaska. The same as I did in Hawaii. I think it would be pretty cool. Well, I possibly won't be able to do everything. I should probably do like around this town, because I won't be able to go to Anchorage. Probably do coolest 4 activities to do in Fairbanks. Well, the ones I can do with my current status with my leg, because my knee is kind of still recovering. Probably need for another 4 weeks. Let me write it. Oh, not 4 weeks, 4 months. Sorry, 4 months to recover. There we go. Maybe you'll guys see the video because I think Alaska has its own beauty, its own cool spots. Um, there's own cool things to do here. Like some of the guys on the team went skiing today. I think they said that it was a blast, really cool. So I would like to do that maybe. Well, I can't really do it. I don't wanna. There's no chance I'm doing it before. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it. Not even when I get healthy. I just heard too many like things happening on those downhills. People, yeah, whatever. But like there's another activities like I already did hot springs. The hot springs. I went to hot springs. Hot springs was fun, and I'm sure it's probably top five things to do here. But I can find some like three another four activities to do. So yeah, the seventh one was the water is see-through. Water is very warm. It's pretty warm, I would say. It's warmer in the water than outside, and I'm sure it probably gets warmer during the summer. But if you be there for a long time, I think it'll get colder. Well, at least I did. Snorkeling was getting cold, and then while we were snorkeling, rain started, poured for like 3 minutes, and then stopped, and we were snorkeling in the rain. It's pretty cool. I filmed it actually. Would you like to see what the night life is in Fairbanks? No, just more appropriate things. More appropriate. Not interested in that. Some things people can do, come and visit in Alaska. Some interesting stuff. I don't know, I'm sure I can find something online. A lot of also coming back to my list, a lot of those little ABC stores. They love ABC stores. They're on every corner of Hawaii, like every corner. They just sell like snacks, some snorkeling gear, some like really neat like stuff that you need, just souvenirs coming to Hawaii, some shirts, Hawaii shirts, like some clothes. It's not that big, but it's got like a lot of stuff for a small store, like really a lot. Trip to Valdez. Uh, I would like to keep it in Fairbanks. Yes, I would love to go Hawaii. I love Europe. T-Soft, thank you. Thank you so much. It would be, so it's RUBTSOV, but it's actually a pretty good try. Would like to, yes, I would love to go to Hawaii again, maybe to Maui. I guess it's smaller island, less popular, but there's just so much. Another thing, yes, how could I forget about it? So much people, so much people, so crowded, too busy, I don't know, too слишком много людей, too much people, so much people, like super crowded. It's like my girlfriend said she's from California and she said that it's like Los Angeles on an island. Los Angeles on an island is like super crowded. I I was surprised. I was very surprised by like on the streets in especially in Waikiki. Well, probably mostly in Waikiki in the city, skyscrapers and well, maybe I just got used to Fairbanks. It's a small town here and not there is no like really actually skyscrapers. But yes, coming from Fairbanks, it's I have to say it's super nice. Clean streets. They actually clean streets with these cleaners. Carriers are like the ones you use at home. Um, cleaners that they spin and kind of I guess take in the dirt. I don't know whatever sand because there's a lot of sand. Yeah, I can tell. Well, there's a lot of sand. They just clean streets at like late at night at 3, 4 a.m. when we had to wake up for airport. Woke up at 3 a.m. and they're cleaning the streets outside. And there's sand everywhere, like so much sand, like super sandy. You like, of course, you swim and then you go on the sand and your legs get full of sand, your back. Like, of course, you can be cautious, but just sand, at least on me, it was getting on my legs. And then when we get it to the car, we would get to the park, to the Airbnb, get a stand there. So it's like kind of has its own cons. Talking about cons, I think it was a lot of like maybe homeless people. Well, like maybe I don't know. It's just popped for me. Like it's just something I took a notice of. I don't say it's like a lot of homeless people, but it was good amount. Yeah, like maybe I just got used to again to Fairbanks. There's like it's not like it's just super cold, but there's more people sleeping on the streets. I guess it would be more usual. Usually it would be local people. I don't want to like make pre-assumptions, but yeah, there's definitely a lot of rich people as well. I made a video in Russian talking. Yes, like I said, made a video in Russian talking about most expensive street in Honolulu. There's like Rolex, Rolex, like what do you call it? Louis Vuitton, there's Gucci, Armani, Fendi, said Fendi, Um, Other brands that I don't even know, super expensive. My girlfriend pointed those out. I don't even know those brands, and they all had a guard. They all had a like guard there. I don't know if I did. I never tried to go in there and actually film because just it's all right. I've walked a lot in the stores and a lot in the malls, different malls. Hello, hello. We have 5 people watching. Thank you guys for staying and having this conversation. Just needed some super dry. So I think I'm gonna just make a 20 video, 10-minute video on like 20 things that surprised me a lot in Hawaii. Another thing that I would like to say, you guys are so chill. You guys are so chill compared to my Russian channel. There's people write all kinds of stuff. Like just the last time I had around 20, 25 people on Russian stream, people just wrote crazy stuff. I don't know, maybe it's just because my parents watch my Russian stream. I'll have a Russian stream tomorrow. Probably kind of in the same format. But Russian people are ruthless. They just don't care. They say whatever. What kind of vehicle are you buying? I think I'm gonna wait a little bit and see if the price is gonna get down, which I doubt, but just gonna wait, probably um, acquire more money, try to acquire more money. Anton, do your Russian friends also watch your English channel? Not really, just my family. My sister, my mother, and my dad watches the Russian speaking, but I guess they're putting out subtitles, like translations. Mm, I kind of just read subtitles. So I got 13 things, guys. I need 7 more things. So much fish life. Well, like, let me explain to you. Let me tell you a story. We just on a third day, we went to one of the beaches, and we actually been to that beach a day before. Went to the one beach because I really wanted to go. Not gonna lie, I really wanted to go because there was huge waves. There were huge waves, and I was like really wanting to swim in those waves. But it was like the first day we saw this beach, it was like big waves, but they were like all right. They were okay. They weren't like huge. Like yeah, they weren't that big. They were a good amount, good size. The ones I might have swum before, maybe like top 5 places I've swim in big waves. But when we came back next day and then we look at the on the beach and waves are absolutely huge. Like huge waves. I'm talking about like to the ceiling, probably like 3 meters. I don't know how much feet or English measurement. Like 3 meters at least wave. And I still wanted to go. Well, I really wanted to go anyways. I was like maybe just till my waist. I don't know, they might be huge. Yes, and because I only went for my ankles, and the force of water was crazy. Like the speed with which water like hit my legs and pulled back, it was insane. But yes, I went. We went next day, huge waves, absolutely huge. So we were like, all right, we're gonna go to much more chiller beach. And we went there. There was a wave breaker, like a coral reef wave breaker. So the water there was actually much more chiller. We snorkeled there, and there was a lot of fishes, little fishes, like school of fish, tiny ones, not the tiny, but bigger ones, like maybe the size of like this, actually, like this. I filmed couple at least like those, and it was pretty cool to see. I've never actually got that or filmed that or swimmed in that. It's the first time. And there was big like sea urchin. There was sea urchins like we saw one gnarly one, like crazy big one that actually had spikes like this spikes at least. I was shocked. Like if you step in there, like it can probably go through your foot. Do you have interest in moving to Latvia because your parents and sister live in Latvia? Let me just think like this. No, it's too high up. Oh, no, nah. There we go. It's too dark there. I thought my phone would die pretty quick. Another thing, 15th on the list. Expensive rent vehicles. Expensive rent vehicle. 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 Like I was saying, guys, I got small Mitsubishi. We got small Mitsubishi, and it was $340. 340. for small Mitsubishi, wanted to get a Tesla in the beginning, but it was like so expensive. It was like $600. Really, really expensive. Tesla, $600, too much. One night in hotel in Waikiki. Like I said, it was $120 to stay a night in Waikiki after I missed the flight. To me, that's not much. To me, that's actually not bad at all. $160. I think that's pretty good pricing, especially to be in a city. Like we could probably walk to the beach 5 minutes if we knew the right road because we were like zigzagging. Probably 5 minutes to the beach, like on the like in the city. You pass by a lot of food spots, like tons of food spots, tons of gift shops, souvenir shops, tons of expensive stores. You go through the mall, you go through hotel, big nice hotel. There's a bunch of them. You go through nice streets, nice houses. So it's just like cool walk. For sure, an expensive area, and it's very nice. Whoa. Trying to remember like activities and daily stuff. What another thing, I think I already mentioned it about weather. Yeah, I already did. Weather is very stable at this meantime. Very stable. Every day was coolest 20 Celsius, hottest 20, 26, 25, 26. Very stable. Trying to remember, I got what about like 4 more things to think about for 20. Expensive houses outside of the city. I'd say there was difficult uh, driving experience. Driving was kind of difficult. It was very odd. It was just different, but it was just something didn't get used to it. Like I'm sure if I would drive in there in Hawaii for a month, I would like get used to it pretty fast. I already started getting used to it. And parking in the city, I'd say that's another one. Parking parking in the city, it was like super hard. First, the hotel, the one we rented a ride on a beach for the first time. It was a minute away from the beach. We've been to 2 hotels. You see any hockey rinks in Hawaii? No, I didn't see any hockey rinks. But actually, my boss from Alaska, he went there for a hockey tournament. He went there for a hockey tournament. I was very surprised by that. Super like, it's like what? And apparently, yeah, there's hockey, probably not as big, but there's like just probably just maybe developing hockey. It is at the end U.S. state. Sure, some people from lower 48 had some hockey experience or some, but no, didn't see any hockey rinks. Unfortunately, and also it was like Los Angeles on the island. Yes. Yes, Los Angeles on the island. I was just trying to think about my YouTube. I always get those ideas about YouTube. How can I like make it more interesting? But never mind. So, like I said, it was super packed. So much people, like crazy. I was not expecting that. Too much going on. A lot of drunker people. Some loud places. Streets are very loud if you live by. Like just it's loud in the city. Very loud, loud cars. That's probably another theme. Очень шумно. Very loud in Russian. Очень шумно. For 20th theme, I wanted to put more expensive gas. More expensive gas. 4.6 against 3.3 per gallon in Alaska. More expensive gas prices more expensive. Have you learned any familiar saying, any Hawaiian saying or slang? Yes, good point. They have their own slang, their own language, their own gesture. So yes, their own stuff. It was really cool to see. I learned some stuff. This I learned mahalo, aloha, of course. Like couple words, not really. But it's been what 3 days, 4 days. Um, While I have the ideas, I just want to write them down and then I'm going to talk about it. And then for 22nd, I wanted to say that, I don't know, they just have their own specific, like, um, their own specific character, character trait. They just do not hurry. They are taking everything slowly. If it's surface, they're like just so slowly, like just kind of, I don't know, they don't notice it. Much more chiller. If in Russia, like somebody would serve people, in Russia, everybody would get so pissed, like much more slower, patient. Very much like, I don't know, I've never been to Japan, but given like such a movie vibes of Asia, like movie vibes of Japan. It's like in a movie, like the writings, the cars, some Japanese like smaller cars that you don't really see in America or Europe. Um, the stores, the some of the restaurants, kind of the streets. Like some of the streets are big streets, but the ones that like smaller streets, it's like calculated for smaller vehicles. It's almost like Monkeyland is asking, do you want to stay in Alaska or move to another place? I think I want to move to another place. Well, that's kind of like hockey, how my hockey career will take me, where my hockey career will take me. Maybe it's gonna be Florida, maybe it's gonna be California, maybe it's gonna be Canada, maybe it's gonna be um, East Coast, West Coast, South, middle of America. I don't know. Depends on the team where it's located, which team and what like yeah. Depends on a hockey team. What else can I think about? It's actually been 74 minutes. I got 6 people. Thank you guys for staying and watching. And I'm making this kind of a list that I'm gonna make a video about as well. No hockey there, their own sports. Very much about ancestry. Very much about ancestors. Very like have their own like aloha, the vibe, like be humbler. Well, the people that actually are from Hawaii, I'm not talking about tourists or like people who came from lower states. They're much more chiller. Um, they kind of talk about ancestry, how not to behave, how it is in used to be how you need to be humble and give back and bring good mood, and kind of the thing about sand. Monkey Land was talking about the thing about earth and very, I don't know how to say it. Oh, I wanted to say one more thing. Sunscreen. You need to use a special sunscreen there, not just a regular sunscreen. You have to use the one that is not bad for the ocean life. It's not bad for you know the fish and corals and sea urchins and turtles and sharks. By the way, sharks, yes, there's a lot of sharks in there. Turtles, pretty cool stuff. I'm sure if I would dive deeper, somebody saw eels. Eels are crazy. Eels are crazy guys. They are pretty scary. I don't want to meet an eel or a shark or a snapping turtle. I don't know if there's snapping turtles there. Just regular turtles probably can bite. Can bite pretty well. I'm talking so loud. No, I didn't see any sharks, but one of the tour guys, which we took a tour, I completely filmed everything. So one of the tour guides was saying there was like about half a meter shark they saw a couple of years ago, but only imagine how much sharks they didn't see. They don't see. Probably bigger ones too, but yeah. Well, probably further. They don't really go that. There were no really people swimming too far. People weren't swimming too far. A lot of ocean life for sure. Trying to think some more. There was special vegetation, like the ones you don't really see. Well, it's just geographically kind of different. The police, another thing, police. I want to talk about it. Yes, police there drives regular cars. There is cars like where there's written on the car police like of Honolulu, PD, like 911, like blue and white. But here also there's cars that are nothing on there, just regular cars, just don't look like a police car, and I think they probably use it to their advantage. Well, the only thing that gives them out is the light, red and blue light on top, like they put a light bar there. That's the only thing you can distinguish. And they usually drive Toyotas. Toyota, not Tundra, the SUV big one. Forgot. So there's actually a lot of police like that, which I wasn't expecting. Really cool cars, like I said. How much tourists? I was pretty surprised how much tourists were there. A lot of tourists, like a lot. Really cool to see like how how much visits people from different parts of the world. I heard a lot of internationals, international people from Europe. I'm not quite. I need two more for 30. Two more for 30. Sure, I'm missing a couple things. I've been to also couple monasteries. Really cool. Europe and Japan both have small cars because the gas in both Japan and Europe are expensive. I can see that, yeah. We drive in, well, we're driving a smaller vehicle, not a small vehicle, but a like smaller vehicle with a like um engine with turbo. It was 1.4 liter Skoda. Skoda is the brand where there is no such cars here in America. Skoda, and it was 1.4 liter and 140 horsepower. Usually, like it's good amount for 1.4 liter, very small motor, but it had 140 horsepower, a lighter car, so it had plenty. And now we switched to bigger motor vehicle. A bigger motor vehicle is 2.4 liters Volvo S90, I think. The the biggest sedan in Volvo family, and it makes around 200 horsepower, but it's like big. It's like heavy car. The engine, I really like that. The engine is a bigger engine. It's like it sounds very nice, very nice. I think I like old cars because of that. You have bigger engines, beat like old car, a luxury car, super luxurious with a V12. Oh my god, probably sounds amazing. I would really want to like V12. Oh, V12, like I don't know, BMW or Mercedes or Audi or like V12 Lexus. I think my dream car would be, I don't know, let's see. How much does Lexus ISF cost? No connection. How much the most expensive Lexus IS cost? 10 most expensive Lexus cars in the world. Well, it's gonna be F. Most expensive one will probably be Um, Lexus LFA, Japanese car, Lexus LFA. The most expensive Lexus IS cost. I saw this sweet, really cool. Oh my god. The most expensive Lexus IS cost. Try try again. What's up with Wi-Fi? Not this. Wi-Fi. How much does the most expensive Lexus IS cost? No. Alright. It's Lexus IS, Lexus LS, the big ones probably have V12. Probably get like M5 competition sport. Probably get like Lexus, not Lexus, sorry, Rolls Royce Phantom, and I think I'd be good. No, 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 no. It's actually it'd be crazy if I get those cars. Those cars would probably be my last ones. Get like competition sport and then Lexus, Rolls Royce Phantom. First of all, get like first I'll probably get like I don't know anything, pretty much anything. Probably old car, like everybody does. Have you gone anywhere else for spring break during your time in school? No, no, haven't gone anywhere. This is my first time that I've gone like for spring break. I've gone for summer break to California, but that's about it. That's all. Yeah, damn. Yeah. Police there drives regular cars. What else can I say? A lot of Asian kitchen, like I said. 28. People drive scooters too. People driving different scooters. There's rentals for scooters, rentals for mini cars. What else? Yeah, yeah. Have you gone anywhere for spring break? What about you? But now we're gonna talk more about Alaska Fairbanks in the next episodes. Just in general, more about Alaska. Yeah, Sacramento is Sacramento. Yeah, I heard it's a pretty popular town. Let's see if there is Russian last names. Whitney. No, nobody with a Russian family, Russian last name. Uh-uh. Pretty sad. Miami. How was Miami? Tell us about it, AI. Just wait here. Just wait. Oh, no, I'm not gonna. Yes, I'm not gonna do it because yeah, my phone. Really cool. Yeah, I would like to go to Florida. I think Florida would be nice. I heard a lot of things. Florida would be cool to visit. Just if we talk about America, I mean, I definitely would go back to Hawaii. Oh, I also wanted to say this thing my girlfriend was telling me about. It's probably another thing. Um, for the people who earn more than 70,000, they can't buy property to rent it out, I guess. Oh, what? Yeah, so this is actually another thing. Покупать дома и отдавать в аренду. So they can't buy a house and give it to rent it out, I guess, if you earn more than $70,000. That's pretty crazy thing to me because that's how they are trying to give chance for people who actually from there, because it is an expensive place to actually from there to like buy and invest, I guess, for the property to rent it out for other people, for people who visit the island. So I guess it's smart in a way. What else can I say? Sports, cars, a lot of BMW, a lot of BMW cars. Did I say that? BMW, BMW. A lot of BMWs. Yeah, it's cool, very cool. Trying to think more stuff. Did you met any Russian people in Hawaii? Andy asks. I met only one Russian-speaking family. Pretty much no, just one Russian-speaking family. They were in a restaurant and like I didn't really want to interrupt their meal. I would have come up and talked, but oh, I think I saw another like Russian-speaking group in the airport. They were trying to fly out with us, and they actually didn't make the flight. So they were like talking about it. Yeah, other than that, no, didn't really see any Russian people there. Like in Alaska, much more. There's much more Russian speaking. I guess it just reminds Russian people more of home. They like it. I'm sure there's some own beauty in Alaska. People love it. Some people really like it. Like every time we were like asked, "Where are you from?" We said like, "Yeah, we're from Alaska." Well, I was like, "Yeah, I'm from Alaska, but originally from Europe. I wouldn't say I'm from Russia." But no, I would eventually say it. But I wouldn't start with that because maybe it's a little bit repellent for other people. Whew, that was a lot of words. But yeah, we were from Alaska and they were like, "Oh, that's so cool. I really want to go to Alaska." Like, they're just like into it a lot. So a lot of people from Asia. So a lot of people from there. What else? Wait, guys, I usually do that. And we're back. And we're back. Oh my voice. It's like my voice is gone. So for some reason. Aye. Maybe this. My head are absolutely dead. Maybe this is better when I just like talk like that. It's kind of weird because I'm talking and there's just building, nobody's here. At least I think nobody because I heard somebody. I'm pretty sure I hear noises. Maybe it's just in my head. What else did I got surprised about in Hawaii? Uh, Hawaii was a blast. 29 things. I think that's a great success. Tomorrow I'm gonna do stream in Russian. But I'm gonna also try to make 30 list of 30 things that I found most interesting in Hawaii. Get into Hawaii. We'll write it in Russian. I think 30 things is a lot. I can definitely make a video on 30 most interesting things that I noticed in Hawaii. Both in Russian and in English. I actually got so much content, guys. I got so much content. Well, I kind of got used to it already. Mankilan is asking, is it easy to have two YouTube channels, one in Russian and one in English? I got used to it. In Hawaii, I was filming, one time I say one time, like I was filming in both languages each day. So I was filming a video for 15 minutes in English and 15 minutes in Russian. And I was taking that vlog in both languages, like each day. So I kind of got used to it, but right now I just have a lot of content that I have to upload, like at least 10 videos in Russian channel and like at least 5 in English. Because in Russian I have almost 1,000. I'm at 935. If you guys wanna go check it out in Russian, maybe learn some Russian language, to go subscribe from our Russian YouTube channel. It's just RUBTUBE RubeTube, and yeah, just kind of different stuff, but just in Russian. Sometimes it may be similar, sometimes different, because I do, like for example in Hawaii I did a lot of similar clips, so it's gonna be very similar, but the clips I'm doing here, I'm just doing one day in English and one day in Russian. So I alternate days, for example, Monday Russian, Tuesday English, Wednesday Russian, Thursday English, Friday Russian, and like Saturday, Sunday. So I do the whole week alternating. It goes like in 2 weeks theoretically, I should make 14 videos in English and 14 videos in Russian for my both channels. And then I want to make TikTok. I want to post at least once a day on TikTok and post at least once a day on Telegram for my Russian channel, because Telegram is the most popular social media, contact social media for Russians, but TikTok is for English. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do. I like it. I very much like it. I think that I'll be good to do it next year when I'm gonna be completely in hockey. It might be harder. I might have to cut down a little bit. I might have to like chill out on all areas. Maybe like cut down on, but try to keep this like 2 YouTube channels and TikTok and Telegram, like keep those 4 aspects of my um, kind of, I don't know what you call it. Thank you, Monkey Land. I try to manage all the things and try to multitask if I can. I just don't really consume anymore. I don't really consume outside. I only give out. I only produce. I only make. I don't really go on YouTube, on Instagram. I don't watch YouTube anymore. I don't listen to music. It's just all I do, kind of either um, editing, either vlogging, or I post something on one of the four aspects of my what do you call it? Maybe career. But like, guys, it's so embarrassing sometimes. Like, pretty embarrassing. Just embarrassing in a way that I have to get out of my comfort zone, and then I look at myself on the video, and this is like cringy. You know, like pretty cringy when I look at myself on the video. Some of the things get super cringy. Thank you, Monkey Land. It's great. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But yeah, it just kind of, I got into habit of it. It started when I just got my injury. I started one channel right when I had my injury. Between I started posting kind of daily on YouTube in my Russian channel on December 8th. It's been like about 3 months now. And yeah, 3 months, and it's almost 1,000. But one of my video got 25,000, and it absolutely skyrocketed. I got like 400 subscribers from only that video, and it's really unnecessarily high up the expectations. So it's not a fast process. It's not a fast process, and I shouldn't really try to do it fast. It's just like not hobby, yeah, kind of hobby in a way that potentially after years me doing it like will get a professional, but I don't know if it's really gonna be like, yeah, we'll see. I just like it right now. We'll see how it's gonna be. Because I'm graduating too, I'm gonna have time away from classes. So we'll see how it's gonna be without the classes, all that stuff. My summer will be very, very, very difficult summer. I know that in just in the way that I'm gonna be recovering from my injury. I'm gonna be going to the gym like 3 times a day probably. I'm gonna be also shooting pucks, kind of like schedule what was last year, but probably without the tennis, because I'm kind of still afraid of doing a fast activity. I don't know. Tennis is just like you have to sprint back and forth. You have to go back and forth. But I want to start doing swimming. I want to start doing boxing. I want to start doing those things. I also want to, yeah, do boxing, start shooting pucks. Sometimes just do a shooting video. I'll probably start doing a shooting video, like, because my day is gonna be pretty much the same. Because I'm gonna be also working. will be working every day. So I'm looking at a couple workouts a day, shooting, and either boxing or swimming, or another either or more shooting, stick handling. Trying to incorporate some flexibility, mobility, stretching. That's kind of, and then work to, and YouTube and all my social stuff. So it's gonna be very packed. It's gonna be very busy summer. But I'm not gonna have school. So we'll see how will work out. My phone is actually dying super fast. It's at 6%. We have 5 people watching, guys. Probably gonna do another 5 to 7 minutes of this stream. Hello, thank you everybody who is watching. It's been very constant, 5 to 6 people. The max I think was 20 in the beginning. 20 people, but thank you guys for staying and watching. That's awesome. We'll be posting more videos about Hawaii, more things from Alaska. Just an updating you guys about my in couple months now, probably more than that. In 3 months I should be able to have understand when I'm going for next year, what team am I gonna play for, which professional team I'm gonna sign with. So stay tuned for that. It should be late July, maybe no, sorry, not late July, late June, maybe like to mid July. I should have an idea where I should be going, where I'm gonna be going for practice for like next year, next season. Yeah. We'll see. I might actually be here till September and then try to move during September. Yeah. But maybe I'll just in I don't know. I can't really. Maybe if I register for classes and then drop the classes before the deadline. We'll see. Because the deadline would be a couple weeks from school. That would be actually good content. Yeah, that'd be funny. Yeah, that'd be very funny actually. Dropped out of college. I dropped out of the college. That would be a nice video. I dropped out of college at age 26. What now? That would be so funny. No, that would be sick. That'd be a sick video. Guys, wait for a video in September. I dropped out of the college to go play. What now? No, I dropped out of college to go play professional hockey. What now? Guys, that would be, yeah. Well, I always think like that. I always think that every video will be, yeah, this video will be nice. This video will be cool. Yes, so cool. And then it never happens. I'm gonna be honest with you, it never does. Guys, any more last questions before I'm gonna close this chat? We have 4 people, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for the same amount of likes. This was really fun. Any more last questions? Take care, Anton, and thank you, everyone else. Anton, I appreciate this YouTube live streams you often make. Thank you so much, Mankilan. Thank you for coming in and giving me some questions. Those were great questions. I always appreciate you coming in on stream. You're gonna be for sure up there for nomination of Ruby Hockey, one of the top channel supporters for 100%. I'm gonna be given the awards at the end of the year in December, so stay tuned for that. And gonna have actually a long wait till September. Since I started my English channel, it hasn't been 3 months actually. In 10 days it will be 3 months. It's actually crazy. It feels like I've been doing this for so long. It feels like I've been like doing YouTube for a crazy amount of time. Just for amount how much I film for both YouTube channels to make a video a day. I filmed like probably total of 100 videos, probably close to that. Or posted like so much content, guys. Crazy amount of content. Just on YouTube. While I just started posting on TikTok. If you guys, my TikTok, Anton.Rubtsov0. I don't know, I should make a little RubTube. I'm gonna try to give you guys my TikTok. I just started doing it. I'm gonna be doing this and Telegram and yeah. Well, thank you so much, guys. Thank you, everybody. It's been almost 2 hours now. 2 hour stream. It's 8 p.m. here in Alaska. Getting super dark. But this was a long stream, and I got 30 things that mostly surprised me here in Hawaii. I got 29 things. Sorry, 29 things. It's definitely it's very cool trip. You know, given a conclusion, very awesome trip. I did so much. I tried so much new food. It was awesome. It was just great time. Something that I'm not gonna ever forget. A lot of fun for sure. I would go again, 100%. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna end it here. It's gonna be 1:20 in 10, 20, in 15 seconds. I have OCD, so I have to like. It has to be right 1:20. Perfectionism, sorry, not OCD, but perfectionism. Yes, there we go. Spasiba. Thank you, guys. Oh.